Hi guys, it's Lanius, and this time I've got Cloud's design video. So Cloud is the main character from Final Fantasy VII, and you can guess that being from the same IP, it's easier to recreate him in the editor of Final Fantasy XIV. As you can see though, I couldn't get the hairstyle right, because the original hairstyle of Cloud is present in game, but not in the editor, and from what I could read, is also not obtainable anymore because it was from sort of a limited time event. I don't know if I'm wrong or in the future you may be able to obtain, but for sure if you're creating the character from the start as a new character in this editor over here, you won't be able to get that hairstyle. So this one was the best I could do. So cutting it short now, we can go into the details. From race, obviously base human, with clan Midlander, and now for all the rest, you can find everything that I show you in the comments if you think that I go too fast, or if you want to skip me explaining the various settings. You can just see if you like the result and decide to go in the comment, check everything here, all of these things here, and just copy them. So starting from height, let's remove these. Starting from height, I use the 61. He's kind of a average guy in terms of height, and muscle tone also 15. Skin color, this one was pretty faithful. Maybe you could even use a lighter one. I don't know. Just use what you prefer. And for the hairstyle instead, I think that you should still use this one, even though it's not the right one, because all the others are really far off. So you just scroll down 4 rows and you find it. You use also this blonde color over here. With the face, number 6. Here the face, there were a couple that would look good also, like these two, but I mean, out of 1 and 6, not 1, so how many are they? Yeah, 6. Out of 1 or 6, I prefer this one, even though they go for the same kind of style. Instead, there was also this one, the 5th one, that looked okay, but I think it kind of has too much of a grown-up look, while Cloud is still very young, so 6 is the best option, I think. Then, going into all the others, jaw number 1, eye shape number 5, iris size large, eye color, just this light blue over here, eyebrows number 6. Here there was a problem with the eyebrows, since in every screenshot or design that you could find on Google and stuff like that, this part of his eyebrows and also on this side, they were both covered by his hair, so I couldn't really pick the perfect one, but I think this one is fine, so just let's keep it like that. Nose number 1, mouth number 1 also, and lip color, this dark pink. Remember to use light, because dark will look like lipstick, and you will have to use a Fantasia to change them, because you're not gonna like it. Facial features, none. Tattoos, also none. And then this one, just you don't have to touch it because we don't use tattoos. Face paint, you can use this number 3 if you want to make this sort of darker circle around the eyes to have a more realistic effect. And also in the picture that I've saw of the character, he generally has this. Yeah, he generally has this a little bit of a darker shade around the eyes. Maybe you could go even lighter, but you decide, right? So third one with this color over here, like a shade of gray with light setting though, not dark, to make this sort of darker shade of the skin around the eyes. And for the physical features, that was all, really pretty fast, because there's not much to say about a character that's so easy to imitate in the editor. Voice, I use number 3 because he's a young character but still doesn't have too much of a childish voice. It's pretty serious, pretty deep voice. I think this is the best one, but I couldn't find really the ideal one because he also is kind of a cocky character, right? So there wasn't really a voice that can capture all of that, but it's not needed because while in Final Fantasy VII is a character with a lot of dialogue. Here, in Final Fantasy XIV, your protagonist will be silent most of the time. It just has this sort of sounds while he fights or when he uses emote. So, if you like the video and you plan on using this, let me know in the comments and possibly leave a like and subscribe. I would appreciate that, and you would get stay. You will get all the info for my future videos. So if you've gone up to here, if you watched until here, thank you and see you in the next one.